Senator McCain and Senator Graham and I are announcing today our intention to introduce legislation when we return from the recess that will stand with the people of Iran. We've seen how the regime has tried to deploy new technologies to restrict its people from getting access to information, prevent its people from exercising their freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, particularly online. The Iranian government has jammed satellites and radio broadcasts, disrupted cell phone service, monitored internet use, and blocked particular websites. It's now trying to slam shut the door that a vibrant election had begun to open. The legislation we intend to introduce is inspired by a clear and simple purpose. We want the Iranian people to be able to stay one step ahead of the Iranian regime, getting access to information and safely exercising freedom of speech and freedom of assembly online. I know some may ask, don't we risk discrediting the forces of change and reform in Iran and risk that the regime will accuse us of meddling? I would ask, if we don't stand up for the fundamental rights of the Iranian people to speak freely, to assemble peacefully, don't we risk abandoning our own first principles as Americans and undermining the courageous quest of the Iranian people for freedom? This legislation is not about endorsing or aiding one particular civil society group versus another in Iran. It's not about handing out money to groups in Iran. It's about the fundamental right of all Iranians to get access to the information that they want and to speak with one another.